this is a theme song. For them pro gamers.
Hello everybody, this is the game that we're playing and I'm doing it now.
Yeah, hello everybody, welcome back to the Pro Gamers. Just playing the game now because I suck.
Stop. Every single time. So I'm gonna start with the maze.
Okay.
It's pretty terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it will be.
Forever.
Yes, it was. Yes, it is. Yes, it will be.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, oh man, didn't know you could boop them.
Yeah.
With the magic feather.
Except the stupid controls stop functioning and make me get hurt.
Are they gone forever? Do they respawn?
They're gone forever, I think.
Gone forever.
Forever! Oh, shoot.
Okay, do it from the other side.
Whatever. Whatever. Like that'll ever happen.
Yeah, it will. Hopefully.
You know, Patrick, it always seems like Squidward just never has time for fun. Maybe he doesn't like us. No, are you kidding? We're his best friends.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Fight the power.
Power Ranger?
Go, go.
Power Ranger.
Go, go.
Pow, 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 pow.
Go, go. Goes my heart. Because if it did not, I would die. Blood would stop. Blood would cease flowing throughout my body, and I would no longer be. I would cease to
Get
be.
on the edgy side here.
Pow, pow. Goes my heart.
Yeah, put the boom, boom into my heart.
I am. What is it? Dang it. Trying to think of the Fight Club thing.
Never seen it. Are you serious?
Yeah, you have. Have you?
No,
You never seen Fight Club?
never seen it.
Really?
Really?
Do you know about it though?
Yeah.
I could have swore you watched it.
Nope.
Mess with me right now?
No,
Can't tell if you're messing with me.
I'm not.
Okay.
Why would I lie about seeing a movie I've
I don't
never
know. 'Cause
seen?
you were just like, no, I haven't. I was like, oh,
I'm focusing. Excuse me.
it's fine. I just couldn't tell if you're
Nope.
if you're fibbing.
If I was fibbing.
No, of course I've never seen Fight Club.
Yeah, I would say it more like that instead of just like, no, I've never seen it. It'd be more like, nope, absolutely not, never seen it.
There's this one part where they're like reading these
Oh yeah, I know, I've seen it.
these like children's books, and it's like I can't remember the kid's name. That's what I couldn't remember. But it's like, I am Chad's liver. I create bile. And they're like when I am Chad's esophagus, and like it was. I forget. It was like part of body. I do this.
Huh.
I don't remember why I thought of that now. Great. 1984.
Vintage 1982.
Great.
Great. It is a great.
It's a great.
Yeah.
I think that's a wine rack.
It's a great show.
Okay.
It was like a what was that? I played it. It was like an escape game. It wasn't an escape game, but it was like a linear game that's like looks like it was drawn in MS Paint. I played it. It's like a Flash game that I played forever ago.
Yeah.
And it was like,
Was it you had to escape?
you lost your key in and Grate. Frowny face.
What?
It was amazing.
Oh.
It was just like a lot of it was just like silly, random humor.
Huh.
It was very, very cute though.
I've played my fair share.
It's like all you do is like run to the right.
Oh.
And things like just happen. And the one is like, it was like, you get a key, and it's like, you got in key, and then there's like a grate, and it's like, oh, what a great grate. And you walk over and it says, you lost your key in and grate.
Oh.
Frowny face.
I've played my fair share of escapey puzzle solver type Flash
Dude,
games.
me and Justin, we had like a whole year where that's all we did was play escape games, and we would like, hey, I found this great one, you should try it and see if you can do it.
Oh, you guys would challenge each other.
Yeah.
Not do them together. You guys.
Right. It's like we would find different ones and then challenge each other to the ones that we'd seen. We found a bunch of them that were just, they're insanely impossible, because they've got like passwords that you don't have answers to.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, unlock this safe, and it's like, it doesn't give you the passcode to the safe, and it was like, we looked it up, and it was something completely ridiculous. Or it was like something in the game that you could have figured out if you knew what you were looking for, but like realistically, nobody would have known.
The one that comes to mind is like, you put in like your birthday or something at the beginning of the game, and
Oh, yeah.
later your birthday is the
What you said.
whatever you set for your birthday is the password to the thing. Me being the edgy kid that I was, I just like for all the drop boxes, and so I got to like almost the end of the game and I couldn't get the gun out of the safe and I died because
Shame.
I didn't put my birthday in it. I just I won't play the game. I'm old enough.
Yeah, I'm old enough.
But it wasn't asking if you were old enough. It was asking you to enter a pass.
Press grade. Boss code.
That's a great.
Enter.
It is a great. That's also a joke from,
Spyro.
what is it?
Jimmy Neutron.
Nightshade. It's like an NES game.
Yep, I've seen it. Detective Man.
It's like a... It's a grate, and it's like, what a great. My great grandfather had a great. Is that great? Or some stupid thing like that.
Right.
It's just something really stupid. The whole game is pretty stupid. Somebody
I've
likes
seen,
it, and I just made them mad.
I've seen the first like 20 minutes of it because it's like impossible.
It's just a bad game.
Well, it's just like you have to do like super specific things, and it's like instead of like, I bet people that like figured out what to do are like super proud of themselves. And back then, you know, like
Yeah, but...
you had like 3 games, and it was like, oh man, I gotta master these 3 games.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those things.
But now it's like you go play it, and it's like you have this super specific.
Okay,
set of
games
things.
now have a standard where it's like, it's got to be intuitive to some degree. Like,
Yeah.
even something difficult like Metal Gear Solid is intuitive to a degree, even though it's like you do weird things like, oh, you gotta plug your controller into port 2. But it's like, it makes you figure that stuff out by slowly building up to that point where it's like, the game shows you how ridiculous it can be.
Yeah.
Like, it goes to the extent of like, oh yeah, you bought this game, right? Check the code on the back of the box when you bought the game. It'll be printed on the thing. And there's like a radio sequence thing that you have to go to that's actually on the game case.
What?
Yeah. So it's like you actually have to have the game case and look at the back, and it's like,
Oh, did they do
that's-
that for like people?
It's
that
partially
pirate it?
anti-piracy and partially to show you, like, this is how this game is going to play.
Huh.
Which I really do appreciate that kind of design. I mean, I never finished Metal Gear Solid because it was like...
Which one? The newest one?
No, the first one.
Oh.
Like PS1.
Oh yeah. I've seen somebody play through it.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah, like, it's... I like that kind of game design, but at the same time, it was too much for me. While I appreciate it, it's not my kind of game.
Maybe it wasn't.
I never got to disc 2, if that tells you anything.
It wasn't Metal Gear Solid. What's the one before Metal Gear Solid?
Metal Gear on NES.
Yep, I've seen that one. Played through.
I think there's like 2 of them on NES, maybe. I could be wrong. I'm not well versed in the history.
I've only ever played 2 of them. I've only ever played one of them, but I've seen that NES one get beat. So the only one I played.
I think I have it.
I played one with Mantis, which is probably all of them.
No,
and there was
that was the first one.
Cyanide pills.
Psycho Mantis. Oh yeah, and his theme song thing was like, I had it because it was like super cool. It's really ominous and, oh come on! His stupid bottles making my game lag. Or maybe it wasn't even him talking, maybe this room is just bad.
I think this room is bad.
Whatever, while I'm doing this, I'm gonna...
Yeah. Get it.
That is something I noticed about Super Mario 64. Like, I'm used to playing it on my computer because it's like, it's easy to get to. I don't have to hook in my N64 and everything and play it. But now that I've started practicing on the console, it has some really bad performance issues. Even with the expansion pack in, it's like, I don't think it's supported because it came out as a launch title. But it lags all the time. It's terrible. And I mentioned to you the other day, like, since I've been playing Mario 64 and we've been playing this, like, I feel like this game plays, like, controls better than Super Mario 64, which is an actual Nintendo title. Which makes me sad to say, because, I mean, I have a lot of confidence in the quality of things that Nintendo puts out, but Rare, they really nailed this game.
What's your, I think you've told me in the past, but what's your take on Conquer?
I tried to play through it.
Yeah.
I got almost all the way through. I think, how did that go? Haha. Like, I had it on my computer because I didn't have the cartridge at the time. So it was like, there was like a glitch or something in the emulation, so it like, I couldn't beat it. So I had to use cheats to get to the end. So I got to the end, but it was like the last quarter of the game I didn't actually play. I just cheated. Some of it I did play. Some of it I didn't.
That's another, like, it's Rare, right?
Yeah.
And
like, I mean...
It's a 64 game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't a bad game. It's just like, I understand what they were going for. They were going for super vulgar, but I feel like it could have been a lot more.
I feel like there could have been a lot more. Like, if they did it now, of course, but...
No, I just mean, like, in general, it could have been, like, a better game.
Oh.
The story's kind of dumb. And it makes me kind of wonder, like, what the original was supposed to be, because it was, like, a squirrel. Something to do with squirrely stuff. I don't know. It was supposed to be like Banjo, but it was, like, people started making fun of Rare because they were too, like, childlike and their games were too simple, and they were just like, okay, how about this? Of course, it took the world by storm, and everybody loves it, so...
I've never actually played it.
It's okay. That's really all I can say.
People praise it a lot, I know.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I can take jokes, and I think sometimes the vulgar stuff can be funny, but I just... The overtones are too strong in that game.
Oh.
Like, literally every single thing is just, like, a bathroom joke or a sex joke or something. And I understand that's what they were going for, but it's not my cup of tea. Not bad, though.
Strike it from the record. It does not exist.
Okay. I feel like I've been doing this for a long time, but I don't feel like I've progressed very far.
You mean, like, in total, or, like, since I handed you the controller?
Since you handed me the...
Tony!
There's stuff gonna be sitting outside my house all day.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. I really should be home. And nobody's gonna steal it, but
What is it? Like,
my hat.
just a hat?
Yeah. Like I said, nobody's gonna steal it. Like, I got neighbors and stuff, but I just don't like leaving stuff out there.
Yeah. Can I rag on the
You do whatever you want.
package services recently?
Yeah.
Package.
What did you just don't go into it. What have you experienced?
Like UPS and FedEx and stuff, right?
Right.
Like recently, used to be like you'd order something, right? And it would come through like the UPS or whatever, and they would like they'd knock on the door, and if you didn't answer, they'd drop it down. But lately, not gonna say which one. Not gonna say if it's both. Not gonna say if it's all. I'm not gonna say UPS, SPS, CPS. They literally just walk up, and there's like those 3 steps to the front door, right?
Yep.
They walk up those 3 steps and plop it down in the middle of the like not even in front of the door. Like they just
put it up on the steps.
They don't knock. They don't like. And so like, I ordered that game the other day, and it sat outside overnight because nobody
knew it was there.
Yeah.
You know what they've been doing to me recently?
What?
I order something on Amazon. You know, I get my Amazon Prime 2-day shipping, whatever.
Yep.
It's supposed to be delivered, and I never get a notification that says delivered. And so I check my Amazon, and it says it wasn't delivered, and action is required. And so I'm like, well, what the heck? I check the notifications thing, and it says that they couldn't access my front door, so they didn't leave the package.
Don't they have to like put something in your mailbox or something? A little orange
not.
slip or something?
No. They didn't notify me or anything. They just didn't drop it off, which is dumb.
Really?
Because, yeah, and it's like, it's not like they can't access my door. It's right there. They've never had a problem with it before.
Yeah.
And so they just don't leave my packages.
Yeah.
So then I have to call Amazon and say they didn't leave my package again, because this has happened multiple times.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, here's what we can do. We can just refund you. And I'm like, no, I want the thing that I bought.
Yeah.
It's right by my house. Just drop it at the door. And so after being on support thing with Amazon for a half hour, they're like, okay, we're going to send them a request to try again. So then they go to try again. They drop it at the front door. Nothing changed. They just decided to finally do it. So I'm getting real frustrated recently because it's like, I pay for 2-day shipping, I get 3-day shipping. What the heck? It's just because they don't, for some reason, they don't want to drop off my package.
On a positive note, our mail lady, mail woman, she's just great.
Ours is too.
She
I wish the package delivery people could be more like those people.
She walks up, she knocks on the door, she does good. Okay, very rarely is there something huge that comes in the actual mail, but occasionally, you get something from Amazon in the mail.
Yeah.
And when she does, she brings the mail up with her. It's nice. I like her.
Yeah, definitely.
I suppose that's just your typical day in the mail hood, but
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like we've kind of come to not expect that because of how bad a lot of other services are. So when things go perfectly buttery smooth, it's like satisfying.
yeah.
It's unfortunate that we're conditioned by that. Like, we're conditioned by bad services to think that regular services are good.
Yeah. Oh man.
But I try to give praise where praise is due. Like, when our mail lady she's super nice, and she'll leave notes and stuff, and if something has the wrong address written on it, but she knows where I live, she'll leave it there anyway and write a correction on the letter.
Really?
Yeah. And so it's like, and she'll put a question mark sometimes where it's like one of the numbers is wrong, and she'll correct it with a question mark and leave it in the mailbox, and they're like, yeah, that's me.
Nice.
I live here.
I think you should do that transformation in the next episode because it'd be really.
Well, I'll get some more things, and then we'll come back to it, but we'll get there.
Oh yeah, it's they're gonna be in the whole game.
The whole game, bye-bye.
Ta-ta for everybody.
Bye.
I actually have a mail story.
Hey.
But you're going to have to tune into the next episode to hear the mail story. Oops.
Unless you don't want to, in which case you don't have to. But if you don't, I'm going to hate you.
I won't hate you, but, you know, I got a cool story. You should come check it out at least. It's going to take like a minute.
Please listen to my story.
Please, I just have one little story and then I'll be done.
Come back to listen to my story.